Ladies and gentlemen, the dangerous one, Daryl Ruiter, joins us right now. Hello, Daryl.
Hello, boys.
What'd you think of Shedeur yesterday, huh?
I thought it was pretty good. Aside from the one interception, I thought he was pretty good.
Okay. Pretty good, that's it? Just pretty good?
Yeah. I think he should start the rest of the year.
Oh, that's not saying anything. Come on.
Well, he should.
Put him out there and make a damning opinion here.
I told you he's pretty good. There's something there. Let's see what he's got the rest of the season.
Well, yeah, but who's he go? What other option would you have for the rest of the season? Dylan Gabriel, please.
Yeah.
No. Not Deshaun Watson.
Hey, don't threaten this organization with a good time now, Ken.
Okay. All right. That's enough of that. Daryl Ruiter. All right, Tone, go ahead.
Well, what was most impressive to you about that performance? Because, some outsiders are looking at it going, they were down 2 scores. It's Tennessee, worst team in football. They're committing all sorts of personal fouls. He threw the terrible interception. That got him down big. While we've been very complimentary of him today, it does seem like there is a split depending on where you are, who you are.
Well, I thought he made some really great throws. The touchdown pass to David Njoku, the touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy, the touchdown pass to Harold Fannin, all phenomenal throws. I think that there's just a segment of folks that just are going to hate on this kid no matter what he does. They fell behind, and that happens all the time in football. He rallied them back, and they had a chance to win a game with him on the field. That would not have happened with any of the other quarterbacks that they have played this year. So, I don't understand what is difficult for, I guess we'll call them the haters, to understand. He gave the Browns a chance. Yeah, okay, fine. They fell behind.
I want to know how many people in real. Daryl, you've given me a little bit of something here where I kind of want to call out the haters. I want to see if there's actual haters on the air. Like, I want to see if there's actually people in Cleveland, like, willing to call in saying, I don't like Shedeur. Are they willing to say it? Because I think that there's this, I think that most of it has been people on the internet getting fights with other people on the internet. So they let that cloud their judgment and they want to be right. And so they, root against him. And I'm like, I'm seeing growth here. I'm seeing a guy doing things differently than what he did when he first got out there. And it's not where he had to change everything. But you're seeing growth. I think you're seeing confidence. I think you're seeing something that I really enjoy and that I really like. And I'll be damned if I let any. And we had a couple of people tweeting at us crazy things earlier. I'll be damned if I'm going to let those people cloud my judgment and root against a Browns quarterback. There's been a lot of crap that I've rooted for. He's got some talent. I'm not going to go against him because I'm mad at people on the internet. No.
I know he lost the game, but he outplayed the number 1 pick in the draft yesterday.
He did. Yes, he did.
Okay. What else do you want from this kid?
Do you think I would say this, though, Dale, just devil's advocate, if you swap the quarterbacks, so Cam Ward goes up against, his Tennessee defense and Shedeur goes up against Myles Garrett, what does that look like?
I don't know. Our defense was not very good yesterday.
Yeah.
And he still outplayed him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The reason the Titans won was not because of Cam Ward. It was because the Browns could not stop Pollard and the Titans on the ground. They gave up nearly 200 yards rushing yesterday. That's why the Browns lost that game. It wasn't because Cam Ward went out there and played well. Because I didn't think Cam Ward played well at all, quite frankly.
He had some big third downs. I think you're shortchanging Cam a little bit. I thought he had a nice touchdown.
Well, it's nice to know you're blown away by a guy who completed 50% of his passes for just under 120 yards. Okay.
Daryl,
those are Dylan Gabriel numbers, my man.
Got your ass. Got you, buddy boy.
I didn't see Carson Schlesinger running around that Tennessee defense. I don't know, Daryl. I don't think it was exactly the same fight there.
I agree with Daryl. Daryl got you.
Tennessee came in with one of the bottom 5 defenses in the league. The Browns were number 2.
Well, Tennessee came in as the worst team in the league, and the Browns still found a way to win.
That's true.
Tony Pollard is still running. Nobody has tackled Tony Pollard yet. I saw him going down 90.
He's running all the way back to Nashville.
My God. Go ahead there. Daryl, did you finish up the answer, or did we just start arguing?
No.
Yeah, I'm good. Go on to the next question. Who we firing today?
Well, Daryl, this is my problem with Bubba Ventrone here. And this is like Lima's brought up accountability several times. It has been the theme of Lima's year, and I don't disagree with him, by the way, because there is like smart, tough, accountable. Well, at times I don't know how smart we are. I think that there's some tough guys on the team. Certainly, I'm not going to call guys out for not being tough, but the accountability issue, Lord Almighty. Because the reason why we say these things about Bubba Ventrone is that you get a punt blocked. They saw something. You're not fixing it. So teams, even on bad teams, who are supposed to have bad backups because they're a bad team,
I know.
They are exploiting you. You are being then, I have to admit, outcoached then. So what are you doing here? What is this? And I get no good answer anytime. And you know what? He really kind of... last week I was like, maybe he makes a little bit of a point, but at the same time, when you continue to make the same mistakes, now it just sounds like you're blaming others. Like when he talked about Gage Larvidan, I really think maybe there was a shot there at Andrew Berry being taken.
Oh, 100. No, okay. I don't think there was. 100%.
Well, you know what? You can play the hand you're dealt, and those guys are playing the hand they're dealt, and somehow they got one over on you, and it started to change the football game and help them change that football game yesterday. That's Tennessee's coaching staff, which is a zombie staff, by the way.
Yeah. You're not going to get any pushback from me, Ken. Bubba Ventrone should have been fired weeks ago. I think Kevin Stefanski got himself fired yesterday. This selective accountability, right? You're holding like Gage Larvidan should have been pulled off the field weeks ago. The guy can barely catch punts. Like that's the job of the punt returner is to catch football, and he's struggling with that. And yet you keep running him out there. And I think you're running him out there out of spite. Because Bubba Ventrone made it clear, well, that's, the state of our roster. That's the best we got. So that's what we're going to do. And there's no reason to keep doing that. You have other people on this team that could go out there and at least catch the football. Mm-hmm. And you're right. They've had a couple of games this year where we're all like, oh, my goodness gracious, the special teams unit actually made a couple plays today. Like, it's a pleasant surprise that they did their jobs. But, he should have been fired weeks ago. And the fact that that press conference last week where he absolutely blamed the front office, took shots, that's not leadership. That's not accountability. None of that stuff. And I don't think that gets done without the head coach's blessing. You do not allow your coordinators to go out there and take shots at the front office as a head coach, as the leader of the football team. It's the message should always be, we have to coach better. As much as I get sick and tired of hearing Kevin Stefanski say that, and Kevin said it again after the game yesterday when it came to especially a lot of questions about the 2-point conversions and the decisions made there, which were, again, a fireable offense. He did say we have to coach better. Like, that's what Bubba Ventrone has to say in those situations, and he didn't do that. So I don't think that happens without the head coach's blessing, because Bubba is not the head coach of this football team. He's working for Stefanski, and if we're at a point in the season where the safety is off, so to speak, and everyone's just gonna say what they really think, then we know that this thing's completely lost and changes have to come.
All right, Daryl. They made the change weeks ago with who was going to call the plays. But then yesterday, when pressed on who was responsible for those play calls, Stefanski took ownership over it. So
he signed off on it. That's why.
Well, wait a second. So I guess that's my question. Who's calling the plays then? If he still is, yesterday it sounded like he's calling the plays.
Well, no, he signed off on it. That's I think where he's coming from there.
So
he made the decision to go for the 2-point conversions both times. That's his job.
Did you have a problem with that?
Yeah, I thought it was stupid. Like, kick the extra point and you're down 7. Why are you chasing points in that spot? There's no reason to chase points there. You kick the extra point after the touchdown there, after Shadour's 7-yard run. You're down 7 points instead of down 8. Now you're forced, the next time you score a touchdown, you have to go for 2. You don't have a choice. So, I thought those were I just thought that was just dumb coaching on Kevin's part. But no, he signed off on the 2-point conversion tries, and then he signed off on whatever it was that Tommy Rees called on both of those plays. Obviously, the first one, Shedeur Sanders blew it by fumbling it, and I don't know what the hell they were trying to do on the second one. So, you got the hottest hand on the team, and you take him off the field to go back to the gadget stuff that you were having success with earlier this year. But to Ken's point earlier, the Titans seemed to sniff some things out yesterday.
What did you think of Fernando Mendoza's post-game speech? Did it take him off your board? I had several messages going, that was weird, he's gone.
I'm really rooting for him to land with the New York Jets. He'll do great in the Big Apple.
Ooh,
why not the Browns, Daryl?
Spicy.
Yeah, you really want to wish that on me there, Anthony?
What do you mean?
Why not, Daryl?
It's a great interview. He'll give you a quote.
He's a great interview. Are you kidding me?
Daryl, now tell me more. Say more.
He's out cutting promos.
Yeah,
like
he's cutting
a wrestler.
promos.
Yeah, well, good for him.
It was weird how he went from crying to smiling often. Because I'm like, man, that was like, it's like John Benet Ramsey's parents. I'm like, what is going on here? It's so odd.
Your wish came true, Ken, and it really hurts me deeply. Buckeyes lost, and he played well.
I didn't.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't. What do you mean a wish?
Wow.
My wish came true.
That's that's what you were asking me on Friday. What did the Buckeyes lose?
But I didn't wish for them to lose. I
think you did because you're not an Ohio State fan.
I'm not.
Wow.
If anything, I'm a Penn State fan now. But
I know your guy got hired at Penn State.
You bet your sweet butt cheeks he did. But
I hate Penn State.
But Daryl, what I'm pointing out,
I'm looking forward to those third place finishes in Happy Valley now.
Okay, all right.
He'll elevate them for 4th and 5th to third.
You're gonna eat it on that at some point here. But
I know.
This is beside the point here.
He's a great coach. I love him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you say it now because you know that they listen over there. Well, they might not be listening now because there's boxes to pack and everything. Either way,
you're just looking forward to get your new box of Penn State swag. That's what it is. And you're gonna do another John Gruden unboxing video.
No, why? If people are going to send me things, I'm going to unbox them.
I know, it's great.
It's
a great
appreciation for the high school programs. These fine high school programs who've sent me things.
It's great.
Thank you very much, Daryl. So,
do they fit when they do the clothes fit that they're sending you?
They do, which is tough because like usually you can get the 4X down or the 3X down even, depending on who makes it. But the tall part, because so much clothes are made for short fat, not tall fat.
Right. Yeah.
And so it becomes difficult.
You got to tell all the equipment folks. I need the big and tall version.
Yeah. I'm not like, I don't know, like I'm not like a tomato. Like I'm not that.
No, you're taller than I am, I think.
Oh yeah, no, I'm 6'3". Well, I used to be 6'4", but I shrunk in it.
And you're taller than, at least one of the starting quarterbacks of the Browns.
Oh, come on, Daryl.
Did we talk about Deshaun Watson yet and how he's going to come back?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play this year.
Me neither. But
I didn't realize that was breaking news on Saturday. I got to give the insiders they're 2 for 2 in breaking news stories on a Saturday. If Shedeur plays well, he gets to keep starting. Shock there. And then, Deshaun Watson's going to be back on the Browns roster next year. Yeah, I'm stunned by that, considering his contract mandates and requires that he's on this football team. They're not going to be done with Deshaun Watson, just so everyone knows. They're going to probably restructure his contract one more time, so don't lose your mind. It's all about cap management. They will rid themselves of Deshaun Watson in March of 2027. They'll make him a post-June 1 cut then. He'll be on the cap in 2027 and 2028. Next year's, they're gonna, cut that last $46 million to him next year. I think it's the league minimum, the veteran minimum, which is like $1.2 million or $1.4 million on that dummy year in 2027 that they'll have to pay him. But again, they did that to stretch out those cap charges. But people just need to understand that this is what the Browns have to do to manage what's left of that fully guaranteed contract. It's not like they're believing that he's going to come back and save the franchise.
I know, but it's way.
But it's breaking news, Ken. Breaking news.
Hold on, Daryl.
Right?
Well, we got to go.
But what are they going to do next year? He's healthy now, so Is he competing with whoever the quarterbacks are for the starting job?
Can we talk about that next?
I think we got to see who's in the quarterback room next year, too. Okay. I just think it's too early for that conversation.
Let's put 5 in there.
I'm not ducking the question. I just think it's too premature for that conversation.
Let's put 5 in there, see if that works. 6?
Yeah, they tried 4 at the start of this year.
They're only doing what Lima want them to do. Lima want them to take quarterback
going.
every year. Keep going.
Keep
higher
throwing
and
darts.
higher. Yep. Daryl, thank you very much for the time.
You bet, guys. Have a great week.
The great Daryl Ruiter joining us on... Owen, if you could go ahead and say it.
I was handling other business, but he's brought to you by Scheiben Jewelers, Cleveland's premier jewelry